Hello everyone, welcome on Festive Tech Calendar 2025 event. Today I'm going to show you how you can use SharePoint Knowledge Agent to organize your document libraries. This year this event support Beats on Cancer charity, so if you want, you can donate. You can go to this site, or you can find this link also on the Festive Tech Calendar website. My name is Marcin Siewnicki. I am Microsoft 365 Solution Architect. I'm Microsoft MVP in SharePoint and Teams category. Well, I'm the SharePoint guy. I work with SharePoint with Teams and stuff around modern workplace. I'm also a big fan of process and task automation. I use AI, so Copilot Studio to automate tasks, processes, and knowledge management. You can find me on LinkedIn or on my blog site modernworkplace.site. So our today's main topic, Knowledge Agent. So Knowledge Agent is a brand new AI agent dedicated for SharePoint. Right now it's available as a preview feature that you can test and you can play with it on your SharePoint. So this agent, this AI set of features is here to help you with everything related to SharePoint. You can find it on every single SharePoint site on enabled sites for this feature. And there is this dedicated floating button in the lower right corner on your sites. And it gives a lot of features dedicated for SharePoint. For example, you can use it as a Copilot chat entry for your SharePoint site. You can ask a question, get information from your document library, from your pages as well. And there is also a dedicated set of features designed for document libraries. So you can use it to organize your document library. You can create rules, you can create new views, etc. You can also use it to switch between agents. So between this SharePoint Knowledge Agent and custom agents that you can create on your SharePoint site. Right now, there are plenty of features that you can use, features related or directly designed for AI that you can use in SharePoint. Area number one, so content management skills. So features designed to help you with content, with documents. And those features are available in SharePoint Knowledge Agent. So you can use it to organize your document libraries, create new columns, automate workflows, so create custom rules, and create views in your libraries. Area number two, site management skills. So you can use those skills also available in SharePoint Knowledge Agent to, for example, find content gaps in your pages. Great feature for intranets. You can fix broken links. You can also retire inactive pages. Area number three, content creation skills. So those skills are available in SharePoint Knowledge Agent and also in dedicated places in SharePoint, mainly pages. So you can use it. You can use them to create pages from your file, from your prompt, or even from Teams meetings recording. You can create custom sections, entire section using AI based on prompt or on your documents. You can use dedicated FAQ web part to create dynamic and AI-powered FAQ web part. Area number four, content consumption skills. So those features are mainly designed to help you consume content. So get some summaries from your documents, from your pages, create FAQs from documents, query metadata, and so on. And area number five, agent discoverability skills. So you can use SharePoint knowledge skill to jump between agents, find the right one, find the perfect tool for your current task. So today I will focus only on librarian skills. So these features that are designed for document libraries in SharePoint Knowledge Agent. And the main feature is that is designed to help you extract data and understand your documents. So you can use it to create custom columns based on documents, on content of those documents. So AI will analyze documents and provide you helpful guides. What should be created, what kind of columns with what kind of information. Of course, you can refine those suggestions, you can remove them, edit, create your own additional columns. So it's up to you how you can use this feature, but it's just here to help you understand your content. And it supports standard Microsoft documents, so PDF files, CSV, text files, and of course standard Office documents. Plus it offers a lot of standard columns, for example, text, number, choice, even metadata columns. It also provides a way to use AI to provide or to create custom automation rules in your document libraries. For example, if you want to get a new email message when someone uploads an invoice with, for example, amount greater than $500, then you can ask SharePoint Knowledge Agent to create such rule, and it will create a rule and enable it. You can, of course, always check it out, modify it, remove it, enable, disable, but it will create the rule for you. You can also use this agent to create you views. So you can explain using natural language what you need, what you want, and Knowledge Agent will create a view for you with dedicated columns, specific order, grouping options, etc. But I think the biggest part is that you can use this Knowledge Agent to extract metadata from your documents. Why? Because right now Copilot can understand metadata from documents. So you can use SharePoint Knowledge Agent to extract metadata automatically, or you can use it, of course, manually, as before. And then users can use Copilot to ask questions about your documents to get information, but it will use those extracted metadata. So it's faster, easier, and gives you and your users more accurate and better results. This example, I asked Copilot to get me invoices when total amount is greater than 200, and Copilot provides me information based on those extracted metadata. There's nice table that you can check what's in SharePoint Knowledge Agent and what's in existing custom agents that you can create. So there are two different types. Knowledge Agent, this is brand new agent available in preview stage, but it will be fully and globally available next year, probably on February. And custom agents, standard agents that you can right now create. And those agents are designed to get you insights from your documents. So agent can understand your question and can provide you information, but only information. Those agents are not able to do some actions, for example, create columns or create views. No, just provide information. But in the same time, Knowledge Agent will do those things. And when it will be fully available next year, it will replace out of the box SharePoint agent. So the agent that is automatically grounded on your entire site, it will be removed and replaced by Knowledge Agent. Microsoft announced just 2 days before the last Ignite conference last month that you will need only Copilot license to use Knowledge Agent. This is great news because no additional licenses required, no add-ons, no pay-as-you-go billing, no. If you have Copilot license, you will be able to use that Knowledge Agent, just like that. Yep, so because it's available right now in preview stage. So just like some kind of beta version. To use it, to test it out, you need to enable it on your SharePoint. If you have SharePoint admin rights, you can do this by yourself, running those commandlets. If not, you have to ask your SharePoint admins to enable it for you. Right now, you can enable it for entire SharePoint for every single site, but you can also do this for specific sites. So if you want to enable it only on one or maybe selected sites, you can do this, but you need to use SharePoint PowerShell commandlets with proper admin rights. Okay, let's go and switch to the demo. So this is my site, SharePoint site with this knowledge agent enabled. As you can see, this is this floating button in the right corner here. So if I click it, there are a few options available for me. I can summarize this page, ask a question, improve this site, create a page. What is important that those options are context aware. So on this main page, I can ask about the page. I can improve entire site. But if I go to my, for example, invoices document library, if I open it, I can do other things. I can ask a question, but I can also organize this library. I can set up rules and create new view. And if, for example, let's select the file. Now I have more options. I can create an FAQ from this file. I can even get an audio overview of it, ask a question. If I select two files, let's find out. I can compare these files. I can summarize this file. So it understands my context. So on different pages, on different elements of SharePoint, it will gives me different options. But we want to use it to organize this document library. So I can select organize this library, and there are 5 options. Right now it analyzes the existing content and right now it will provide me 3 suggestions for columns. This is out of the box behavior. So, and it just run create columns. But before we go to that, through those options and columns, I will quickly summarize and describe those features. The first one, you can create columns using AI. So out of the box, it suggests 3 columns based on the files in your library. You can, of course, add more columns, but out of the box suggests only 3. You can create a rule, so automation rule based on your input. You can extract key actions from documents content, and you can summarize documents as well. So it will understand document and create a short summary up to 50 words. You can also classify documents, so extract information and create a classification, for example, if it's an invoice, report, agreement, etc. But let's check those suggested columns. Those files, I uploaded 5 test invoices with rather poor quality. But agent suggested me that I should add invoice number column, invoice total amount, and invoice due date. Okay, nice. That's nice. So let's save changes. I want to add those columns to the current view. And let's see the output. As you can see right now, SharePoint is analyzing those files. It will take a while. I can refresh it. Yeah, as you can see, automatically updated columns with data. I will show you one of those Yeah, open it, please. So this file it's not the best file. As you can see, well, I can read it, but it's not perfect scan. But Knowledge Agent can understand it without any problem. And we have what? Bill to, some date, due date, balance date, tax even. Okay. So let's do something else because we have out of the box columns. But what if I want to add something else? So I can explain it using AI. So get info about invoice date, due date, and total tax amount. Okay, let's see. Okay, Knowledge Agent is now analyzing content and trying to provide me columns based on my requirements. Great. And during this preview mode, Knowledge Agent analyzes up to 20 files to provide a preview of output. As we can see, dates, and tax. Great. I can remove a column. I can go and edit, for example, select different type of the column. I can enhance my prompt. Okay, let's save it and save changes. Yes, I want to update existing current view. Okay, and as you can see, it's automatically autofill is in progress. So SharePoint and Knowledge Agent is analyzing. They are analyzing my content, my documents, and will provide me and autofill those. Yep, one file is. Yep, everything is updated. Great. So as you can see, fantastic way to enhance document libraries with columns. So you need to just explain using natural language what do you need, and then Knowledge Agent will try to understand it and extract data from your document. But hey, that's not all. For example, what if? Because I just enhanced, updated existing documents with those information, existing document library with new columns and so on. But what happens when I upload a new document? Okay, this is document number 6 should be uploaded. Let me check. Not yet. Okay. Okay, uploaded. As you can see, it is without any metadata. So just upload the document with basic information. But now, in the background, AI, SharePoint, and those mechanisms from Knowledge Agent are analyzing the document and will extract all those information and update documents metadata. As you can see, we have invoice number and some additional information, even though I uploaded completely different invoice with different template. As you can see, this is completely different layout of the invoice. But there are missing points, but because this is a different layout. But the main point is that it will not only understand existing documents already uploaded, but will extract information from any new documents that you or your users upload to their specific document library. Okay, I've just uploaded the Contoso 6 invoice. As you can see, it is now without any metadata. It's empty. So let's check it. Let's refresh the page. Oops, updated. As you can see, So the mechanism works not only for existing documents, but in fact it enables autofill column feature. So if you upload a new document, it will automatically analyze it and extract data based on your prompts and update metadata columns. Okay, so what we can do next? We have those columns. Great. So let's check something more, because we can also create a rule. For example, when a new file is added, send me an email. Okay. This is the very basic out-of-the-box rule. But as you can see, when a new file is added, always, but maybe send email to me, I can, add if conditions, for example, invoice number, has specific number, processing status, etc., due date, and so on. So you can modify those rules and then click create. So in fact, SharePoint Knowledge Agent can create your rule, a new rule based on your input, and then you can check it out and save when it's ready. Okay, save update. Okay, what we can do next? We can again go to organize this library and use classify documents. So in this case, Knowledge Agent will analyze documents, in this case invoices, and will try to understand context and create classifications. And in this case, it created invoice, receipt, purchase order, contract, and unknown for unknown documents. Okay, I will, of course, I can edit it, but let's save it and upload a new document. Okay, once again, preview was only to check the rule or the column. Now we need to wait a few moments to check if it's, yep, invoice, it's updating. But within a few minutes, it should be updated. Of course, if you have large document library with hundreds or 1,000 files, you need to wait just more. Okay, so it will take some time to update all existing invoices documents. So if I upload a new document, it will be also updated. It will also update every single metadata. Fantastic. So what if I want, for example, to ask a question? So I want to ask a question. I will need to enlarge this window. So I want show me invoices where total tax amount is greater than 5. So we have 2 such invoices, and format output as a table. Okay, and this time Copilot is analyzing those extracted metadata and provides me information. So in fact, it just analyzes metadata, filter out everything that I asked for, and give me a nice and good looking table with filtered information. And this is the biggest impact of this knowledge agent. So extracting metadata and gives users metadata to use in filters, in search, in Copilot. Great, fantastic feature, really. And this feature makes a difference. Okay, let's switch to a different document library with different type of documents. So in this case, not invoices, but text documents, agreements. So there's a lot of text. So let's try to use this, organize this library again. And first, it gives us 3 suggestions about new columns. So let's wait for those suggestions. Okay, monthly rent amount, security deposit value, and lease term dates. Great, save it. Okay, done. You can wait a few more seconds and refresh the page. Yep, page is updating with information from those files. Great. Okay, done. One is empty because there's no such information inside. But let's open it once again. And I want to extract key actions or maybe summarize documents, similar actions. So I can create a column extracting key actions and decisions from the document. Okay, analyzing, processing files. Okay, and you will get nice text column with information about that document. Okay, I will remove it. I will go to here once again and ask to summarize documents. And in fact, those predefined actions are just predefined prompts with some commonly used examples of commonly used columns. So, okay, save changes. And to be honest, file summary is really nice because usually if you have to work with a lot of documents with a lot of information, text information inside, so file summary is something that you would appreciate really because instead of going file by file, you can quickly check what's inside. And because this is also a metadata, so you can use it in Copilot as well. The last feature that I want to show you today is just how to use Knowledge Agent to create a new view. So there are 3 out-of-the-box prompts. So show recently updated files first, organize files by who last edited them, and view files created by a specific person. And of course, you can modify this. For example, add some additional filters, show something, hide something, or maybe group it by modified by column. And let's check. Yeah, create a new view, or you can just update existing one. Yep, grouped by, filtered, sorted. It doesn't support conditional formatting, so you can't add JSON formatting using colors on just custom icons yet. So just basic filtering, ordering, column views, and grouping options are available. So let's go back to our invoices. So as you can see, I just showed you, you can use it to create custom columns, which is great because you would get custom or extracted columns with metadata from your documents, and every single new document will be automatically analyzed and data will be extracted from this and updated to specific metadata columns. Of course, there are some limits as usual. Those columns, of course, they are created in the document library that you run this agent from. So those columns are not content type columns. Right now, it's limited to the document library. So if you open, for example, invoices, columns will be created in invoices library. So each new document library, you need to do the same task, go, create columns, etc. So content types are not supported right now. As I said before, supported file types, Word, PDF, Excel files, and any other Microsoft format. Support languages, because if you work with text documents, so there can be different languages. Every single language that is supported by Copilot is also supported by this knowledge agent. What else is very important? During this preview, mode, you will get information about, to be honest, 20 or 10, depends on the latest update. But it should be 20 first files during initial configuration, but after you save it, every single file will be updated. Knowledge Agent supports also managed metadata. So if you can configure it for managed metadata, but only first 100 terms will be mapped. So if you have huge term sets, you need to just divide them into smaller sets. Very important, encrypted files can't be analyzed. So only standard files. If you encrypt something using dedicated labels, Copilot or SharePoint Knowledge Agent won't be able to access those documents. And Knowledge Agent works only in standard document libraries. So for example, it doesn't work in site pages library or site assets. Okay, let's switch to the presentation. And there are some limitations, of course. There are some bugs, small issues. So this SharePoint Knowledge Agent is in preview. It will be globally available next year on February, I hope so. And there are a lot of discussions about what should be updated, added, and so on. So probably content type is on the number one on many people's wish list. But the next thing that is coming is support for SharePoint lists. So Knowledge Agent will be able to understand lists and get you some information from lists, maybe some actions, who knows, we'll see. So that's all for today. Thank you very much for your time. I hope that you get something interesting from this video about knowledge agents and AI in SharePoint. Thank you very much.